But I know that a lot of high schoolers did play sports in high school and then didn't move on to do it in college. So the college sports scene is kind of foreign to them. So I thought I would describe to you the college swim season. But first, I'll start out with my background of swimming. I've been swimming since I was 5 years old on summer and rec league swim teams. And then in high school, I decided to join a year-round competitive team where we would have 10 practices of swimming a week, so that's in the afternoon 7 days and in the morning 3 days a week, and then 3 weight training sessions on top of that, so sometimes I'd be going to practice 3 times a day. And these are my 2 best friends at our national meet from my year-round team. And so I wasn't planning on swimming in college, but then I started to get recruited by coaches, and it was an honor to even think that a college coach would want me to swim for them, and one of those schools was including Cal Poly. And then I decided that I wanted to be a normal person and join a sorority and have more of a social life than I ever had because I'd been swimming competitively for 4 years. And that has been my biggest regret. Swimming definitely helped with my time management skills, and in an article by Michael Scott, it said that time management becomes incredibly important in college. A collegiate swimmer has to balance academics, athletic obligations, and social life, and give equal priority to all 3. And I found that swimming actually helped me stay on a schedule and not procrastinate and get my work done. But Shannon Crowley breaks the swim season up into 5 stages, and we'll start with the pre-meet season. So the pre-meet season starts about 2 weeks before college classes start because the swimmers need to get in shape before their actual meets start. This includes long, hard workouts that seem to never end, and your teammates tend to bond over how hard the practices are. And you also, most days, have double practices, and during some of my double practices, we felt like we were drowning wet cats, and I made that pig stitch a while ago, so I thought I would add it in there. And you do your most strenuous weight training days on those days. The weights depend on the type of swimmer you are, because Joel Barr says that there is a wide diversity in specific training techniques that are utilized by swimmers because everyone has different styles. So there's sprinters, mid-distance, and long distance. So if you're a sprinter, you're going to bulk up and do heavier weights. And then if you're a distance swimmer, you would do more reps and like really small weights, so you will stay thinner. And this also includes no recovery practices, so your muscles are just burnt out the whole time. And then you move on to the meet season. This is extremely exciting because you get to do dual meets and bond with your teammates. You bond over things like cheering for each other and helping each other through bad swims. And Johannes Rabe's research proves that positive teammate interactions improve swimmer satisfaction with the sport and help create the motivation and the need to push through hard practices. This is also exciting because 1 day a week you get to swim in a swim meet instead of doing a hard practice, even though your muscles are still tired because you didn't get to recover. And then you move on to the mid-season meet. You get to recover a little bit for this meet, which is called a taper. In the words of John Howley, taper means to drastically reduce the volume of training preceding an important meet. So in contrast, some swimmers worry that they're going to fall out of shape from tapering for so long, but Joseph Homer defutes this in a study that shows that you can maintain your optimal maximum exercise measures such as heart rate and speed for about 10 to 28 days with reducing your workouts by 80%. The mid-season meet also includes old tech suits, which are swimsuits that make you make the water repel off of your skin. And for girls, they're full body suits, and guys aren't allowed to wear full body suits. They have to only have below the waist. And Hazima Mora says that almost 90% of swimmers' energy is spent on overcoming hydrodynamic resistance. So the swimsuits play a big role in helping you get through the water easier. And this is really important because in swimming, the difference between first and second place is about a couple milliseconds. So you could go 106.12 and someone will beat you with a 106.11. And this meet is also a great time to scope out your competition for the championship meet that will be coming up soon. So the championship meet is when your hard work finally pays off. You get a full taper, which is about 2 weeks long. You get to wear new tech suits, and you only wear new tech suits during this meet because they're really expensive, so you want to wear your old ones for the previous meets. And you also get to shave. So a month prior to your championship meets, you don't usually shave at all. So girls and guys shave their legs and their arms because it makes you feel really smooth and glide through the water easier. And it's the last big bang of the season, so you get to have a great time cheering on your teammates and helping them through their swims. And then you move on to postseason, which is really exciting because you finally get a break. It's only about a week, but you get to do more dangerous stuff that you wouldn't have normally done, like going on hikes and skiing and hanging out with your friends that you don't normally get to see all the time, and also eat whatever you want. And my go-to always happens to be donuts. And so, although I'm not swimming anymore, I've missed every single part of the swim season that I just explained to you, and unfortunately Cal Poly does not have a club swim team. So I contacted the coaches that I was talking to from Cal Poly, and they said that they coach a club team that's just through the city. So I've been doing that for about 3 weeks now, and who knows, if I eventually get back to where I was and fast enough, maybe I could try out for a team again.